Be polite.
I can't fade it out because I'm a high volume. So it's all good.
It's beautiful. Welcome. Welcome, everybody, to the second ever episode of On the Grid. This show was created to highlight voices making real impact through art, music, social movements, and community building. I want to thank Bob Demian at Firecrest Studios for giving us this space. I am your host, Meta, and I'm so honored to welcome my guest today. As my last guest, he also answered a cold call / DM when I was, I don't know what you call him. When I was, yeah, it's a cold call. When I was reaching out to find a show in the area of Detroit. You went above and beyond, helping me create a lovely pop up with the amazing duo Just Buki as they released their first album collab. It preceded anything that I could have asked for in regards to feeling love and support of a community that you're building through Rap Camp. Please welcome my guest, Silo.
It's Kilo actually.
Kilo. Sorry, I keep saying it in my
you're
head,
fine.
Kilo.
You're fine.
I said it.
The thing is, everybody gets it wrong, and it's beautiful every time.
I know it though. I just say it in my head because I've been spelling it a lot, and I'm like, sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Okay. How are you today?
I'm doing my best.
Yes. Well,
There's a lot
thank
going
you.
on. We got a lot coming. For those who follow me, obviously you've seen the mixtape announcement, and people been waiting for something from the group for a long time. So I'm ready to give it to them. I think we're all ready to give it to them. So
What was that date again?
August 30th is going to drop. August 25th, we're going to finish compiling and putting it all together and deciding what we're going to do to kind of make it stand out. But it's going to be a mixtape. It's going to be a mixture of everything. You're not going to be able to get it on Spotify. You're not going to be able to get it on Tidal or any of that shit. You're going to have to go to YouTube like the old days. You're going to have to go to SoundCloud like the old days. And if you want it directly on your phone, hit me up. I'll make sure that you can get a copy of it. I might host it a couple places where people can download. We'll see how that goes. I know that a lot of people are trying to kind of move back towards the old ways a little bit because all the promises of the streaming thing just didn't work out for like the regular artist.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people kind of go crazy a little bit thinking about like, well, what am I doing to get my monthly listeners up? Why are my monthly listeners going up, et cetera, et cetera? And it's like, monthly listeners matter tremendously less than people who are willing to buy your album. And they'll come with the territory as people buy your album, as you're able to afford more things and more marketing and go on the road more, touch more people, make a bigger impact, become a better artist. I feel like streaming should kind of take a backseat for everybody who isn't like signed to a major label at this point, to be honest with you. I feel like you would benefit a lot more from the attention to detail and the amount of like soft skills you have to learn when it comes to like trying to pitch an album or try to sell an album these days. I came up when it was, if you had an album or a mixtape, you had it on a CD, probably
you got to make the graphics.
You got to make all of that shit. You got to put it all together. You had to really care about like every little part of the process.
Absolutely.
And it showed, right? Because now like, you just kind of get to music. You probably might like the IG aesthetic or whatever else, but like as far as the music and giving it to you and seeing that some work went into it and some thought went into it, and those days are long gone for the most part, unless you have the budget to create and package something of that nature.
Yeah.
Which I'm not at. We're not at yet, but give it a year or so.
I've been like teetering on putting my first full length ever album even on Spotify right now. That's where I'm at. Like I don't even know. I just I might spend a bunch of money on it and make it all fancy, but do I want to put it on Spotify? Like what is that? Do you mess with Bandcamp?
Yeah. Actually, the majority of the albums that Krim has available are available
Yeah.
exclusively on Bandcamp. Um, Same with my brother John, aka Nine Deuce, who is he's a rapper from Detroit, but he's in Korea. He's been in
Oh
Korea for like
shit.
3 years, uh,
That's
just making
amazing.
music and being a curmudgeon. Um, I love him to death. I love him to death. But no, his releases are almost exclusively on Bandcamp as far as full length projects. And I feel like that's kind of the way to go if you're indie. Like
Yeah.
if you have 3 fans for real, you know what I'm saying? That's 3 albums sold. That's way more than you're gonna make with any amount
Oh
of
my.
streams that you're gonna get in the entire
Right.
year
Right.
span. Like to be honest,
Also,
like this.
Fridays is goes straight to the artist.
Oh yeah,
No one else
yeah,
does that.
oh yeah,
So it's yeah.
yeah. I'm still in the spirit of like I showed you. Still kind of in the spirit of my stuff being out the trunk. So that's why I have my stuff on Patreon. Uh,
Yeah.
so like everything that I put out in terms of like media stuff, like the podcast I did back in 2020 is up there. And you can like basically tip like $3 for like if you like the episode, $3, and you can listen to
I
it
love that.
forever, and it's available to you. It's like some BTS stuff. It's just a good platform for somebody who is not intentioned upon going into like headlong in the streaming, right?
Right. Yeah.
Like that's literally all this content from like years and years and years and years of stuff that we've done over the course of a long period of time. Like photography stuff I've done. You can tip for that. Whole music videos that we just didn't release anywhere else, I put up there. Um,
Mhm. Also, like if you're a person that like really loves your artist friends but like hates going out to the bar, that's is a way that you could like pay for a ticket that you're not going to, you know? It's
so
like
yeah, actually, dead ass. So
yeah.
the other feature of Patreon is that it lets you become the subscription service, right?
Yes, yes,
So
that's what I was talking about.
yeah, yeah. So like, there's multiple tiers of membership to my Patreon. And the paid tiers pretty much get you into all of our shows for free.
Oh, that's
Um,
amazing.
you're paying already, and it's not free, but you
Yeah.
know. But if you did
No,
want
it's
to
amazing
support
that you
in that
set it up like
capacity,
that.
like yeah,
Yeah.
we're cutting you a deal, like a hell of a deal, because there's mad shows that we got now. Like a lot of between the multiple artists in the group and like the ones that we do as far as our
The
residency and everything of that
residencies,
nature.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
so it's a no brainer as far as the value you get out of it. And also those are the people that are going to get the first merch when it comes out. I've been procrastinating putting it out because timing more than anything.
Yeah.
They've been done. Like the first wave of shirts, like we have ours already, but like we're doing a wave for people that support us and fuck with us to be able to get them as well. I just haven't released a pre-order for it yet because I wanted to make sure that when it came out that it was the way it was supposed to be.
Are you making hoodies?
Yes, those are inevitably coming too. That's going to be part of the
Okay.
second wave. Um,
I will sign me up for one of those. I will take one of those for
for
sure.
sure. I got to find the right mix of materials and methods that are going to
Ooh.
be what I want for that. Because I don't want to do just like here's a hoodie and we iron some shit on. Like,
You want it to be like
yeah,
nice.
yeah. Ideally, I want everyone to be a little bit different. As far as like
Ooh.
what it is that you're getting. I really want them to be like kind of collector's items with these first couple of runs. And then anybody who pre-orders, we get one of those, and then we'll have like a bunch of just high quality, more or less vanilla ones for people to get as well, like at the shows, and a couple of other shops around Detroit where you're going to be able to get that sort of stuff.
Oh, that's awesome. Wow, that's amazing. We haven't even gotten into my questions yet, so but we
I'm
could
done.
just go on about things all day.
I got all night, so it is what it
I
is.
was I was also grilling you before this, so
A little bit, a little bit. You take that off. I look stupid.
well, you look great. You look great.
I don't know. I feel like if you can't look a man in his eyes, then
Ooh, okay. I could see that. This is
Yeah,
set change. This is when we're getting into the interview.
yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's helpful
Uh-huh.
for my eyes and stuff like that, but I'll be all right for the next half hour to an hour, whatever.
Well, yeah, we'll make it quick. My first question is, what was the first thing that made you think I need to be involved in music, and what age was that?
Um, Probably about 12, and girls, girls.
Wait, the song or
No,
the
no,
okay, okay, okay.
no. Nah,
I
but like when you're at that
love
age,
that.
where you're at that formative age, and you're trying to figure out like what your thing is, you know what I'm saying? As far as like trying to craft identity and figure out what it is you're
Mm-hmm.
doing that makes people like you.
Got you. Yep.
Period. Like
Yep.
validation. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like that was kind of my thing because I was like in the choir and I was in band. Um,
What instrument did you play?
so I played brass wind and percussion. So
Nice.
you couldn't learn just one thing. If you wanted to learn one instrument, you had to learn the whole family.
Got you.
I didn't learn the whole family well, but I gave him my best
Oh.
shot. I gave him my best shot. No, I'm because I'm from that ilk. I have a different appreciation for music, so I'm thankful for that.
Absolutely, yeah. What specific artist or album or moment pushed you to take music seriously?
To the point where I wanted to do music like
Mm,
professionally, it was probably so. I actually is out on streaming now. This used to be a hood
yeah.
classic. You can get nowhere. Shout out to Jay Johnson for putting it on streaming. So my older
Yeah.
cousin is a rapper. His name his stage name is PDPI. Um, he put out his first album, and as a kid, I'm just thinking, you can do that? Like people, we can just we can just
We're just putting out
go and
albums.
record music and just put albums out. Like we don't got to go through. You're not signed nowhere. You can just do what you want. This
Mm-hmm.
is a thing. Like that was probably the transformative thing because like I was so into music already because of my older cousins and stuff like that. Um, and like getting into Nas and Tupac and Biggie and you name it as far as that goes.
Yeah, the classics.
Going from that to just knowing that you can just put an album out too. It's not
Yeah.
magic. It's not magic coming out of that box. It's just you do the work and then you got a whole CD and it's
Mm-hmm.
full of music that you made. So that was probably like the watershed moment for me to be like, I want to do something music related. I don't know if it's gonna be rap. I don't know if it's production. I don't know if it's gonna be singing. It might be all of that shit. Uh, and at some point in every single like facet of it, wound up being all of that shit. So
You're
you know what
in
I'm
like
saying?
you're wearing every hat of music,
Yeah, like
music industry, you know.
I engineer, I do hooks, I've written, help people write, I've rapped, I've sing, I've done damn near
Percussion.
everything you can think of. Uh, in the recorded sense, no. I haven't done any live instrumentation recording. Just because I never had a treated room where it would make sense to be able to do so, and I didn't
Right.
use or learn any instruments where it would have been conducive for me to be able to learn those skills, like electric guitar. Like you can learn how to record electric guitar into FL very easily,
You're right. Yeah.
compared to like if you have a drum set and now you got to get a mic for every part of the drum set, and if the
Right.
room's not treated, you got yeah. So like
Oh yeah.
again, those were things that weren't things I was exposed to young. So that was stuff I wound up finding out about like way later as I became an adult and like outside. Like mostly like college. I would say is when I like learned a tremendous amount about like what's possible in my own space because I had my own space for the first time. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I grew up with two sisters and my dad and my mom and whatever uncle was staying with us at the time or whatever cousin was staying with us at the time or whatever auntie was staying with us at the time whatever one of my friends was saying with us at the time. So there was not a lot of
Everybody.
room, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when I got to college and I got like my own space for real, like I was able to set up like my closet to be my recording Was,
Oh, that's amazing.
yeah, so you know what I'm saying.
Was
I was
that
just
like your
building.
first interface microphone setup?
You want to know what's crazy? I was using hardware. I wasn't even using software, like a software audio station. I had like a pocket studio.
Ooh, I actually had a Behringer. It was like, and it had like just like the green screen almost.
Yeah, yeah. Mine was the screen on it was like orange and black, like an old like cell phone,
Exactly. Yeah,
and
I've
you
had one
had
of those
seven
before.
tracks, and I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
how to use that shit at all. So I kind of forced myself to learn it, to just kind of figure it out as far as like what it takes to record on hardware. So that's kind of how I learned. I didn't learn software how to record in software for real until like a year and a half later. I had finally took like an audio engineering class, like as an elective type shit.
Oh, nice.
So I learned like Cubase and what else were they using? I think we used Pro
Probably
Tools a
Logic
little
or
bit.
Pro Tools.
Logic for sure. Logic for sure.
Yeah.
Probably Pro Tools too. Cubase and something else that got bought and renamed that I don't remember right now. But yeah, I learned how to do all of that like later on, and but I didn't have a computer that can run that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I eventually got a computer, and got like FL Student Edition and started playing around, but never really took it seriously as far as recording. By the time I got to that point, like I had pretty much decided I was gonna walk away from music. I didn't really get back into it until I was like 26 or 27. Whenever Krim dragged me into Soundproof, that's when I got back into music. And even then, I wasn't doing music. I was just doing media shit and getting their social medias together and doing photos and all of that shit, just brand stuff.
Was there like a sentence that she said that made you be like, okay, okay? Like, was
Nah,
there a,
it wasn't anything that she said. It was just that she was such a good artist,
yeah,
and like
inspiring?
yeah, and Blizz was there obviously, who's an amazing artist.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Cooper's an amazing artist. DJ Fluff's an amazing DJ and artist and video and special effects and author. He does every fucking thing under the sun. Um, so now just being around people that were like really good at stuff
Mm-hmm.
was like, I don't mind helping support motherfuckers that are taking it seriously. Never really been in a group where they took that to that, where they took it serious to that level.
Yeah.
Um, if you see any of the early soundproof stuff, um, that's before me, before I'm involved in that whatsoever. When you get to about 2019 is when you start to see my influence kind of seep in. You start to see a little bit more branding. You start to see the new logo that is now, you know, the titular like image for that
Mm-hmm.
whole era. Um, you see me and Krem figure out how to do one mics before one mics even existed. And the microphone was on, not just hanging from the fucking little shit in the street. Like I don't understand that at all. Like the microphone's not even on. It's not even karaoke. Karaoke the mic is on. I don't even know what to call it. It's lip syncing with style. Uh,
I would say
but
drag, but yeah, not
yeah,
the place
yeah.
for
But no, me
it.
and Krem figured that out. We did 12 episodes of something called Kill It Crimson during the pandemic.
Is that on YouTube?
That is on my Patreon. It was on
Okay.
YouTube. I think some of the episodes might have been uploaded to the RC YouTube, but the majority of it is on my Patreon.
Gotcha.
And that's all free for the record. Like you don't have
Oh,
to pay to
nice.
see any of that. I don't think you even have to pay to listen to the album anymore. I think I freed that up. And if you wanted to like support, you could purchase the tracks individually, or you could, like I said, purchase any of the content on there basically like as a tip. If people wanted to do so. Uh, Within that, nah, like that was the first time I was around a serious group of musicians that I felt were capable of going the distance for the first time. Like I had been in a group before. I had been in a different group prior, kind of to an extent. Like I was just doing video shit for them. Um, the first kind of guys I got into music with were just like the homies. Like we were just trying to figure stuff out, just making shit for the hell of it. Um, and that's when I learned, a lot of my voice and what I wanted out of
Mm,
music. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Um, and that was Big Dogs Entertainment. Terrible fucking name, but we were doing a bunch of shows around the southern like suburbs of Detroit and like Inkster and shit like that. If you're from here, you know where that is. If you're not from here, that's not gonna make any sense to you. But Inkster is where like a lot of the Motown, like I think the
Mhm.
Supremes were from Inkster, and I think that most of some of these Temptations were from Inkster as well. That was like a black
Shout
town
out to
where,
Motown.
yeah, yeah, Inkster was a black suburb where black people could live who were working for like Ford and GM and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Where it wasn't the city, because the city during that time, especially like tumultuous to put it lightly.
Yeah.
So like, there's a lot of legacy acts that come out of Inkster. There's a lot of acts that come out of Inkster that are like legends today, like Catch P. Um, it's an integral part of like the Detroit music fabric. But a lot of people don't know that it is like a separate like city. Uh, but no, like a lot of people, like if you just Google famous people from Inkster, it'll shock you. Um, yeah.
Hmm. What got you into the Detroit scene? Like, when did you first started like meeting people, networking, going to shows?
So technically, um, the first time would be when I was doing video work for True Fam Entertainment, which was a group of three artists that were actually all Trick's nephews.
Oh, nice.
Um, and that's how I met my first producer, Ant Beats, who just recently put out that record with Boldy James. Like they did a whole album together. Um, Ant is like top three producers out of Detroit
I'm gonna
this
look them
era,
up.
if not all time at this point
I'll
now.
look them up.
But
Ant
he's
Beats.
worked,
I think I
yep,
probably follow them actually.
yeah, he's worked with everybody. He's worked with 42 Doug, he's worked with Sada, he's worked with Vezo, he's worked with everybody you can possibly name as far as like big names out of Detroit. He technically has an Eminem placement as well. Uh, like, no, he's prolific to put it lightly.
Um, what initially got you writing articles about music and releases?
So that is a good question. So in college,
Hell yeah.
so in college, I wrote for the Eastern Echo. I went to Eastern Michigan University. I wrote for the Eastern Echo.
Oh,
Journalism is
awesome.
actually my major that I graduated with. Um,
There you go.
yeah, so I majored in journalism, minor in sociology, class of 2015 at Eastern. Um, so I was already aware, kind of what to do in terms of from a writing standpoint.
Yeah.
Um, what brought me back into writing was I was writing for Detroit Rap. Shout out
Yeah.
Uncle P. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and from there, I did a few articles for Crown Them as well. Shout out to her. She's still compiling music like a mad person, in terms of like creating like data logs damn near of like independent releases that you can just go to and just find some new shit every single day damn near and never run into the same artist twice.
I
Um,
know I signed up for the mailing list. Did you have to
she,
sign up when you go on
yeah,
the thingy?
yeah, she's amazing. I haven't written for either one of them in quite a while because LC shit just kind of took over my entire life. Um,
Yeah, I saw that you
literally,
were like
literally,
heavy in 2023, 2022.
yeah, yeah, because
I was
that
like looking
was
through the
because I
articles.
didn't know what I wanted to do as
Uh-huh.
far as rap camp yet. So
Ah.
I was just focused on getting all of the dope shit I was seeing seen. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hmm.
Detroit Rap is the DetroitRap.com is the DetroitRap.com. Like it's
For 20 years.
yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Uncle P is that guy. and recognized for that.
When
And
did you start there?
I think I wrote my first piece for them in 2022.
Okay.
Forgive me
So you
if
did
I'm.
a lot of writing in 2022.
I did a lot of writing. Like I was going hard
I
because I was
saw
writing
that.
for them. I was writing for a bunch of stuff for Crown
Crown
Mint.
the Mint.
Yep, I was doing some little like in between like live streams and podcasts and stuff like that. Like I have it's not listed anymore, but even if again if you go to my Patreon, you'll see there's a bunch of episodes of a podcast called Shitpost Boys, where basically me and my friends, including John, my little cousin, some of the homies from Ohio and stuff like that, we would just talk about like just dumb internet shit. Just literally like whatever dumb shit like was happening on the internet, we would just talk about it and then laugh our
People love
asses off.
that.
Laugh our asses off. I
Yeah.
really wasn't doing no editing or nothing like that. I didn't really know what to do as far as like
No
what people
filter.
wanted. No, no filter at all. Um, I didn't really know what people wanted to do as far as what people wanted out of podcasts and stuff like that yet. So like for
Yeah.
me, it was like very much an experiment in what I wanted to do in terms of media. Period. Right.
I feel that.
Because I didn't. Again, I'm a huge experimenter. So I've done the written thing. I've done the live stream thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm on pretty much every episode of the Detroit Rap live streams that he was doing for a little bit. I want to bring those back, but I have
Yeah.
to make time, and I just don't have any. Like I just honestly
I
just don't
know
have the
you are
time. Like that was the
busy.
main reason. Like it kind of went to the wayside a little bit because it was like I didn't have time. Pat, who's one of the OGs, he kind of stepped back from music. He'll be back, but he stepped back from music for a little
Sometimes
bit.
you gotta take a
And
walk around the
he
block.
look he's fucking earned it. He's what I'm saying committed damn near 35 years
Yeah,
of his
he's
life to
been
this
there.
shit. So
Yeah.
and Uncle Pete's kind of the same thing. It's like you deserve to be able to do what you want for a little bit.
Yeah.
And I would
Have your
love
life.
to just hold down the fort and just do it, but I just don't have the time. Just no
You
time.
wear so many
Just no
hats.
time. I just
So many
literally
hats.
don't have the time. Like as soon
Mm-hmm.
as I get done with you, I gotta go try to wash my hair. That takes forever. Um, and then immediately wake up and go to work all day. And I think I got a meeting with Brittany after that to get her stuff together because she's coming up with a birthday show on the 25th when the mixtape is supposed to be back and popping.
At Miss Eva's? Or is that
Yep,
that's
yep.
usually how'd
That's
I
where she's
guess?
gonna be at. Yeah. Um.
I'm so sad I didn't get to go there. It just didn't line up, but I want to
Yeah,
go.
it happens. That spot's like dumb popular now. We've definitely like shout out Bev Love, who's the singer up here, who's been like the unofficial kind of like key promoter up there. Uh, she's amazing. Um, she's really been holding them down. I've been holding them down. The homie Will, who I introduced them to, they've been up there rocking out, making it happen. Um, the Detroit music community is tiny. People don't realize how small it is, but like it's microscopic. Like there's almost nobody that you can point to that isn't in some circle with somebody else that you can think of.
Right. Yeah. No,
Um,
I feel you.
Everybody's like at most 2 degrees of separation away from somebody else.
Somehow you guys get them all in one video for a cipher.
Yeah. So yes, Cyber Society is totally different. So like
Yeah.
that's majority not even Detroit artists. That's majority Michigan artists. Like as a
Yeah,
whole.
you
There's people
guys.
coming from everywhere for that. There's people coming from Port Huron, which is like two and a
I.
half, 3 hours from Detroit.
Yeah.
Flint, which is also like damn near 2 hours from Detroit.
Truly.
You got people coming from Ohio. You got people coming from you name it for Cyber Society. Shout out Muncie and OG.
Novi. There's a Novi in
They're
there.
everybody from everywhere is in Cyber Society at this point, or at least been on an episode of Cyber Society in some way, shape, or form. That's definitely one of the bigger, more like impactful movements of like Detroit hip hop alongside RC. Um, arguably tremendously larger than us in terms of following. They've that's all. that's something that Muncie has committed his entire personage to. Like he's not even doing shows, and he's an amazing fucking rapper, an amazing fucking performer.
And he's running it all.
But he's running Cypher Society, and that is everything. If he's not doing that, he's doing his day job, and his day job is basically DJing and video work.
Yeah, it's just
So
constantly
yeah,
on the grind.
yeah. So yeah, Muncie is that guy. He's an amazing student of this art form that I have an amazing amount of respect for because he's one of the biggest hustlers I know on top of that. So
To be honest, I'm pretty sure it was one of his cipher videos that I had caught my eye, and then Krim was on. I started watching him, and then Krim was on him, and I think I just kind of like went down the rabbit hole, and that's how I found you.
yeah, that makes
It's like,
sense.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I celebrate and uplift everybody who's doing that here because we all like feed into each other basically,
hmm
right? So like people who come around RC run into all the Cyber Society guys that hang out with us, and then they discover Cyber Society. They go rap. They, you know what I'm saying? They do their thing and get addicted to it because it's keeping your pen sharp.
Oh yeah,
And vice versa. Like there's a lot of people at Cyber Society who really fuck with Krem, and I've been there for almost at least 2/3 of them, if not half.
right.
So they got to know me as well, and they've been coming down and just perform and work on their performance chops with us. You know what I'm saying? We serve the same God under two different umbrellas, basically. The God of
Exactly.
rap. Uh,
But that's nice that you guys like instead of you do you feel like it's more of a cohesive than it is like competition? You think that you guys
yeah,
really
yeah. Me,
uplift?
us, and Cypher Society is no competition whatsoever. Ever like
Yeah.
it'd be hard to pull apart. Like who's at this point, especially
Yeah,
like
who's whose?
who's what. Like what?
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
basically like a twin-headed dragon out here.
I love it.
Yeah, it's very difficult, especially now because we are so like ingratiated as like a family at this point to the point where you can't have a Cypher Society without any RC artists at all. Um,
Yeah.
without like a tremendous loss that would be felt, and vice versa. Like it's
Never
we
break up.
like and I feel the same way. Like if all the Cypher Society guys were like, yeah, no, we're just not gonna do another RC shit no more at all. Like our numbers dwindle. You know what I'm saying in terms of like people that pop out and people that we work with. You know, no,
And that's amazing.
Detroit is one big family that gets along half the time, or like half the time.
I mean, it feels like I feel like in Austin there can be I don't necessarily think in the hip hop community, but I've just seen it because I've played in bands and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
like there gets like competition-y, like you have to be the better
I'd imagine,
guitarist, or you
yeah,
have to be the better
yeah.
like who's the better guitarist, who's the better
The
this, who's the better that, and it's like
Austin scene of music, Austin's spirit of music makes me think that that's reasonable for that. Detroit is so much smaller than Austin's music scene. Like I don't know if people know how much smaller it is, but it's significantly smaller. So for us, it's like there is no competition
yeah, we're all
for the
yeah.
most part. Everybody you see everywhere, like you're gonna see them everywhere. When
Yeah,
we're
you might
going
as
through
well
this,
not
yeah,
have any beef with
yeah. When we
anybody.
were going through the whole like spring into summer, between like the Pride festivals with Krim and like just the summer
My God.
festivals in general that RC was a part of and things of that nature, we seeing the same people every single time,
Right.
and we're
Yeah.
all there for the exact
Like,
same
oh
reasons. We're
hey.
all getting paid. We have
All
literally,
artists,
yeah,
supporting artists.
we're
Yeah,
all there for the right reasons. There's nothing to really be like in shit. Even when we go out of town, it's the same thing. Like
exactly.
when because
When you
Detroit
come
is
here for South by, it's gonna be the same thing.
probably. We actually
Yes.
were talking about that in the studio the other day. We were recording for Mike Jack's album session, and
Oh,
he asked
nice.
about Austin and South by Southwest, and I was like, we got a billion reasons to be down there.
Hmm.
Whether or not we even do the South by Southwest proper or not, but
I mean, there's so many playing an unofficial is just it can be just as crazy, exciting, amazing experience as
that's what I told
the
them. We were
energy is
down there.
here.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter. Like everybody's in the South by mode, whether
yeah.
you're in the official, but in an unofficial, you can. It's more lax, almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's you can
Plus, it's a
create
lot of people that
curate
are
your
down
own.
there that don't have the passes anyway, and they're at all the unofficial shit just because again they love the
Exactly.
art and they love the music.
Hmm.
So that's what I
That's
enjoyed about
why.
being down there, and that's why I can't wait to get back. I want to go back. I wanted to go this year. I had a huge gigantic sciatica flare up and was bedridden, so I
That's
couldn't go
right. I'm
nowhere.
so sorry.
Uh,
How are you feeling, by the way?
I'm fine. I haven't actually
Good.
had any back problems in months, to be honest with you, and I've been
Okay,
doing a
good.
little bit of everything. So I think I'm fine as long as I just don't burn myself out again. Because that's the worst part about it. Like I had went on like a week of paid time off, literally the day that I
Mm.
felt like that didn't feel right. But at that point, I had been working so much and doing so much. I'm just like, I'm probably just fatigued. I'm gonna sleep this shit off and wake up tomorrow and everything's fine. And then I went to sleep and woke up and could not walk.
Yeah, they're really bad.
That was a new experience for me.
Did you have to go to the
Um,
hospital?
I did not go to the hospital.
Yeah, I guess.
Should I have gone to the hospital? Maybe. But did I go to the hospital? No.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Because
glad you're
it was
feeling
one of those
better.
situations where like I had mild sciatica flare ups, but I didn't know that's what it was. I thought I was just like straining my back from just doing everything and anything all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the first time where it was a situation where it was like, oh, I can't feel my legs
Yeah, it's
at
scary.
all, and yeah, that is very scary.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely took some time away from doing a lot of things during that period. I got a hell of a backlog that I still haven't gotten all the way down yet, but yeah, no, like that's something that's inevitably going to happen next year. Like I'm going rain, sleet, hail, snow to the Southwest. Everybody wants to go.
Amazing.
I can't let them. I
Yes.
can't let them down at this point. So this year
Okay.
was kind of a bust, but shit happens.
Well, it might be aligning perfectly. I mean, I have for several years done unofficial events for South by,
Mm-hmm.
but now that I've stepped into the world of official. Now I feel like I'm in a position where I can ask to be a presenter, and that's like what I was ideally would love to have you guys here for if I'm able to get that. But either way, I'm still gonna throw a
We're
party, and you
probably gonna
guys
be down there
still
either way.
come.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah, I know
um,
because Snaz and Boogie are trying to get down there real bad. Mike Jack's trying to get down there real bad.
I
Krim wants to go down there and
know.
not be screwed over this time. She had a bad experience years and years ago with South by
Wait,
Southwest.
add an official.
No, so it wasn't nothing to do with anybody from Texas. It was somebody from up here.
What?
I
Okay.
don't want to go
Well,
in depth about
yeah.
it. She
Okay.
can
Okay.
tell you about that in her own time when she
You
feels like it.
know.
I wasn't even like back in music yet when that had happened. Um, like not really. Like I was just like helping
Because you
my homie
probably would have
Jonathan
made her
stuff down
come,
there.
or
Uh, yeah,
let her go. Like,
I
been
would
like,
have.
we're
So I would
going.
have at least in that particular instance had told her like this is a terrible idea. Don't go with all these people. Um, but
Mm-hmm.
I back then I didn't know the dynamics of it well enough to even talk
Gotcha.
about it. Um, and yeah, like I said, we weren't super close yet. I think that was like right
Yeah.
before we really like linked up for real. Um, it's hard to imagine now because now I can't get rid of her. Uh,
I love y'all so much.
we go
um,
have some like our like content coming is gonna be like hilarious for people. She just has to put it out. Like the
I
whole
want to
Minnesota
watch the
trip is hilarious.
episodes that are on your Patreon. I want to
It's
see what
yeah,
that's all about.
those are up there for sure. Like I said, I think a couple of them are on the RC YouTube page as well. I'm definitely gonna make sure that everything that I have is up there.
Hmm.
Actually been like remastering them since I actually know what the hell I'm doing now.
Yeah,
Because the first episode was like shot on an old Canon camera and edited on my iPhone, and
I love that.
You can see like from episode 1 to episode 12, you can tell like
The
there's a
quality.
huge gigantic leap
Yeah.
and like know-how and just like overall everything is just way better,
It's like a
like just
different
across the
producer made
board.
it.
it,
Yeah.
it is like it's like it went from this is some shit she's shooting in her bedroom by herself, which is what it looks like, to this is like 2 or 3 people putting their hands on
A
this to make
team,
this
yeah,
to put this
team
together, and
production.
it's literally just me. um Literally just me, and maybe like whoever was helping with audio, if anybody helped with audio, and it wasn't just me. um
That's literally what's happening over here right now.
it's a learning curve, but once you get over it, like it's
Hmm.
really rewarding to be able to do the full production
Yeah,
yourself without having to wait on anybody, without having to pay anybody an exorbitant amount of money, um,
absolutely.
and be able to still eat that week. So,
Yeah,
but
we're
no,
working on it.
it's yeah, it's coming, and I'm really excited to get down to Texas. I haven't been down there in a while, so
Yeah.
great place to visit. Would never live there.
I mean, it's getting hard for me too.
No, I know. Trust me. I get it. I get it.
You
Trust me.
know, we're just like trying to figure out when we're gonna leave.
I totally understand. Even I mean, as forward as Austin is, like
Not the state.
it's still Texas. Yeah,
We're
no,
like this
I get
little
you.
pea in the puddle of
It's
shit.
kind of the same with Detroit for the most part. Like outside of
I
Detroit,
tell people
Ferndale,
that
Ann
all the
Arbor,
time.
like it's just like elk and mooses and emptiness
Trumps, the
and
Trumpers.
emptiness and emptiness, hollow, hollow.
Yeah.
Um,
Ooh, yeah, that's a good
yeah,
word for it. A good
yeah.
adjective.
So
Um, in your own words, what is rap camp?
I still haven't defined this. People ask
I
me all
know.
the time, and I never have a good
What
answer for it.
is?
To put it to give you the layman's version I give everybody is that we are a multimedia collective.
It's a good. That's a good one. You guys are. You guys got the video going. Everybody's like going in on like taking video shorts,
Oh yeah,
videoing each other, tagging
yeah,
each other. Yeah.
yeah. Because I bother the fuck out of them if they don't. Um, it's part of
That's
the job
your
at this
job.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, but no, I try to make sure that we are doing everything that is necessary to have the visibility that we want, so that we can get the
Mhm.
results that we deserve. Um, and it goes a long way because you never know who's watching.
Exactly. And I mean, I found you from across the country. So,
That's the beauty of it, and that's what I tell
yeah.
people all the time. Like that's so. Yes, we're a Detroit collective, but the majority of the people that like our stuff or buying our stuff or listening to our stuff are not in Detroit. The majority of Crim's audience is in Paris.
Ooh, wee wee.
Those are like the record that she has that has like 10K plays on YouTube.
That's amazing.
Paris. The same record that has like somewhere in the neighborhood of probably at this point probably about 700,000 spins. French producers,
And that's all through
almost all of them.
Bandcamp then.
That no, that was before Bandcamp.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So this record got released before she did the rebrand of Crim. This was back when she was Crimson Alchemist. She
Okay.
did the rebrand to Crim basically this year. Right?
Okay.
So before this year, all of her music was up on streaming. You could get all of that. You could get all the albums, everything was up on streaming. When she decided to come back, I kind of made the conscientious decision that we should lead by example in terms of being like
Yep.
the people to look at as far as independent rap around in the city of Detroit at this point. Where yeah, no, if you want the album, go ahead and spend the $7 and get the album. If you want
From
to
me,
just
the artist.
yeah, and we'll save the singles for streaming, so you can if you want to be pulled into that world and then make your decision from there as far as anything else you want to get. So
I
be it.
love it. I love
So
it.
there's a huge boon to being able to foresee the curve and be ahead of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like we're definitely moving to a place where buying albums will become cool again, where um, supporting local shows will be cool again.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the mainstream stuff is starting to fall off because that balloon is burst.
Yeah, the
Uh,
the the veil has been lifted.
yeah, everybody's paying for streams. Everybody's getting paid in advance for these tours that Live Nation is filling up with dummies and reselling the tickets before they even sold the tickets, and
Mm-hmm.
driving up the costs.
Pay to play.
Every
That's always a funny one.
every single scumbag tactic that you can possibly think of has been implemented, and has been in work and working for an extended period of time, and you didn't even realize it until this year. Basically, I feel like where everybody's canceling these big ass tours and can't fill up these tours, and
Yeah.
they don't care. They get paid already, so
Yeah, but all the people that like had a job to work the actual production does not anymore.
which ass.
Um, I know. So what inspired Rap Camp? Why did you start Rap Camp?
Because it's soundproof. Because it's soundproof. Because of Black City Gov, which was the independent record label that my older cousin Petey and one of the guys I look up to, who's kind of one of the guys now as far as media stuff in Detroit, Jay Johnson, who runs Shop Talk podcast. They were business partners in that, so I got to see that be a thing as a young
Mm-hmm.
kid. Um, and then, like I said, being a part of Soundproof and kind of seeing what I would have done if I was in charge of that versus
Gotcha.
where I was, where it was like I'm just kind of helping out around here.
Right.
You know, no decisions are being made. I'm just, what do y'all want to do? Then that's what we're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
But when it came to RC, it was everything was very intentional. The new logo, very intentional. Um, the amount of residencies and the amount of content that we put out on a day-to-day, weekly basis, very intentional. Um,
It's crazy because you have RC residencies, but people in RC also have their own residencies. So yeah,
yeah,
it's like kind of
yeah.
just like you're
Everybody's
everywhere.
everybody's able to do their own thing. Everybody's their own boss. Nobody's required to do anything. It's pretty much an open door policy. Uh, some people step away for a little bit because they want to do, regular life shit. Perfectly fine. Um, I never wanted this to be a rap group where we're dependent upon everybody's participation. I
Yeah.
always wanted this to be literally a community. Like RC, I skipped a step. So RC started as a Facebook message board, and my intention was that it would be a place for people to come into a trusted environment that they would be able to interact with each other as well as like the OGs in Detroit rap
I love that.
and exchange verses, exchange beats,
Ideas,
ideas, and sell
advice.
hardware. Like that was a key thing. Like
Oh, nice.
yeah, so like because Facebook has the marketplace and all of that. This would be a place where you could get stuff from people that were a know
In
what they're
this,
doing, and b
right.
in the scene. So you know that you would always see them. It's a way of
Oh my
keeping
God, that's
everyone
so
honest.
smart.
Um, so that's what like was the first version of it. Like it's still up there. It's a private Facebook group. And still some stuff goes in there, but for the most part, most people are coming to the IG to see the content, coming to the
Yeah.
shows, to yada yada. But it's a lot of people in there that were like integral in the scene at that time when it was first made. Um, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. Honestly, the first year of doing this shit, I had no fucking clue what I wanted to do. I was doing that basically as a fluke. I didn't think it was gonna go anywhere.
That is a up to my next question.
by year two, everybody was so locked in. I just I couldn't stop at that point
It's
because
running itself.
yeah, basically
Um, I guess outside of the RC community, how do you think that the community around it has taken it in, like has seen you guys? Do you feel seen?
1000% now. If
Yeah.
you would have asked me 6 months ago, I'd have said people see us, but they don't want to pay attention.
Gotcha.
Um, Now, especially over the course of the last 4 months for sure, I know for a fact everybody sees us, whether they
Mm-hmm.
say so or not.
Mm-hmm. Oh
Everybody
yeah.
is watching.
Like you said, it's small, small, small bubble.
Yeah. But no, like I know a lot of people said, people are watching me and stealing my ideas. They're not stealing our ideas, but a lot of people know of us and know what we do.
What you do
And
and like your processes and stuff.
yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
all of this has always been free ball for me in terms of like, nah, take my ideas. If you see us doing something that's working, go ahead and run off with it. I don't give a shit.
It's
It
the
doesn't make a difference
community
to me.
aspect
Yeah,
of
yeah,
your
and
thought.
yeah,
Yeah.
kind of like what I was saying earlier, as far as when it comes to Cypher Society, them being visible helps us be visible. Us
Mm-hmm.
being visible helps them be visible. Everybody
We
doing what
all
they're
lift
supposed to
up
be
together.
doing. Everybody gets seen. Everybody gets their chance. Everybody gets their shot. Everybody gets their visibility. Actually,
Absolutely.
somebody today, Shelly, uh, Shelly, Aquamoon, uh, Aquamoon, who is a I don't know why I call her Shelly. I don't even call her Shelly. Uh, she's a comedian, and she also plays trumpet.
Oh, I
She
saw her at one of the open mics.
So she's gone viral twice now for coming to the open mics because of the record she's done. The latest one, she's like, the first one, it was like no, like a lot of people saw it. It was like 7,000 or something like that. Um, but this one today, it's like 105,000 views.
Wow. She's from Houston, she told me.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think she went to University of Houston or something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, but no, like she's gone like stupid viral today.
I'm gonna look at her
For the
video. I
last time
didn't.
that she was there, it's on her TikTok.
Oh, okay.
She's probably gonna post it onto her IG at some point, but it's on her TikTok. And she is yeah, yeah,
I love it.
it's going crazy. But again, that's one of those things where it's just like showing up and doing the work. You never know what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
And people showing up and doing the work in our spaces helps us too, right?
Exactly.
Because people are, oh, where is this? Oh, this is such and such, such and such, and this next one is gonna be on August 21st, and it's like I didn't ask her to do that. She did that shit on her own. She plugged in
Mm-hmm.
it. She went up there. She did her song in her space with all of us are family there. As far as that shit goes, which is why the
Mm-hmm.
comments are hilarious because they're just projecting so goddamn hard. They're projecting so fucking incredible. When you see it, you'll understand what I'm saying
Okay. Okay.
because you've been around this. Like everybody who shows up is like family and not
Mm-hmm.
like they're all like late 20s, early 30s, like married, and you know what I'm saying. Like we're there because we're all
Mm-hmm.
doing music and we all like art, and the comments are just like creating entire fantasy scenarios about who we are. It's just so funny.
I
I
love
don't want to.
that.
I don't want to pop their bubble. I personally love to see people try to like. It's like advanced people watching, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like people watching on steroids, where it's just like they're trying to put together a idea of what it is, or what's happening in a room, and it's like you've clearly never been in this room before.
Yeah.
But it's hilarious to watch you put together these ideas about what's going on here. But nah, shout out Aquamoon. I like her shit. Uh, I love
She's
when she
funny.
comes out. Yeah, she's hilarious. I love when she comes out to the open mics. Um, but yeah,
What is your ultimate goal with RC Rap Camp?
creating the lasting pathway for independent artists in and around Detroit specifically. Um, that they know that there's places that they can go to
Yeah.
get the knowledge and get the support and get the community
Yeah.
in a space that's not trying to fuck them.
I know. In many ways.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Because there's, like you said, there's a lot of pay to play situations that happen in Detroit. Um,
it's still everywhere.
Another big reason that I even went so hard with all of this was that I just got tired of complaining about it.
Yeah. You're like,
Honestly, like I got
yeah.
tired of complaining about the various entities here that do the whole pay for play shit. Um,
hmm
I don't like it. I feel like it's incredibly predatory. Um,
It's not about
so
the musician.
it's
I
not.
mean, yeah, in my humble opinion.
Mhm. So for me, this was me doing something altruistic, right?
hmm
Because even when we first started out, all of those shows are free. Even now, the only shows that you pay for as far as RC shows are either we got booked and it's not my show, so I'm not the promoter, so don't call me for tickets. Um, or when we do like the parties, and that's usually just because we got like a caterer or something,
hmm
you know what I'm saying, and it's yeah, all of that's included in the purchase. Um, I don't feel like at our level we should even be worried about the money so much
Yeah.
as we should be worried about the experience and people taking something great with them
The
and spreading
movement.
that.
I feel
Yeah.
like you guys are a little bit of a movement, would you say? Is
Yeah,
that
at
too
this
crazy
point,
to say?
it's so, yeah. At this point, it kind of inevitably is. Like, I've always hated to say that, but like, no, we legitimately do have like a really well established brand as far as Detroit goes.
hmm
As far as the creative community and arts community goes, like I feel like there's pretty much no sector we don't, in some way, shape, or form, have a hand in, and that's why it's kind of hard to say that we're not at this point. Because if we're
Yeah.
not, then who is? Like,
Yeah. Exactly.
to be honest, like you know what I'm saying. There's been like collectives that have come out of the city that have gone like some incredible places too. There's a collective called Hooligans, but that's more of on the art side, like the visual art side.
Oh, nice.
They do like, yeah, they are known for murals and photography and like, you know, high level visual art stuff. But music too. Like I think they have like a DJ in the group as well. Um, and they're phenomenal as far as that goes. Um,
The
Outside of that,
hooligans.
the Hooligans, yeah, it's
hmm
WHLGNS.
Ah.
Um, and you'll find Tony and the rest of the guys. They've been a movement out of here that have made tremendous waves. Shadow Temple Records, which is Gully in his imprint, they've made a wave. Bruiser Brigade, obviously, huge wave with Danny Brown, who y'all stole from us. It
Sorry.
is what it is.
He is
It
down
is what it
here.
is. Um, but as far as other than that, like it's not too many like new collectives coming out of the city. Um, Probably the biggest artists on like our side of this right now. Easily Asaka the Renegade, uh, who we know him obviously. We're cool as far as that
hmm
goes. Um, Courtney Bell, not super familiar, but his dad is like a diehard Crim fan. Which is hilarious. Like everything that she puts out, you see like his dad just in the comments going, "Fucking right," but like yeah, like
He's also French. I'm
so
just kidding.
within that, that's funny. uh, Valid and Stretch Money. Stretch Money is like a legend around here. He's been around forever. Um, and he's just kind of made like a resurgence in like the second part of his career. Him along with Valid, they're going on tour right now with I think John Connor and Stray, who's another artist from here, who
Nice.
has a bit of a movement going behind him. Um, and John Connor is, one of the first blog era Michigan artists that made it out of here and got signed to Aftermath, and
Oh,
you know,
nice.
whatever happened as far as that goes. I don't know. I'm not one to ask any questions. But he's making a resurgence in his career as far as that goes, as an independent. Um, and they're all going on tour together. That's gonna be crazy.
Or do they have a Texas date?
I think it's
I'll look it.
just
I'll look it
I
up.
think it's just Michigan right now.
Oh, okay, okay.
I think it's just like the Midwest right now.
Hmm.
Will they have Texas dates? Hopefully. I know Bruiser was
Yes.
just down there in Texas at the Flamingo, which was amazing.
Oh
I
my
would have
God.
liked to have gone.
I'm playing there on Sunday.
That place is amazing. I love it there.
I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't wait to go back. That's definitely gonna be like number one on my list of places I want to pop up at when we get down
Well, oddly enough, that's probably where I'm gonna book y'all.
there. Say less.
Well, my friend works there, or like is the booker, and
Gotcha.
that would like the one of my venues. Like if I'm
Yeah.
gonna like go down my list of like where can who's empty
That
this
yeah
night.
no that yeah no that's been like a priority as far as that goes. Getting to the
Dang,
Flamingo,
it's lining up, all
yeah.
aligning.
Getting to the Flamingo and going to God, what street is that over where they do? That's the worst part about being only out there at night. I can't think of anything else over there. Where all the
Well,
hotels
there's
are,
these Red River. It has like a lot of venues. Red River does.
they're like all on one street, and it's called. There's like a food truck court at the end of
Mm-hmm.
the street down there.
It's
Is that
Red
what that
River.
is?
Mm-hmm.
So the Jamaican spot down there, we ate there every fucking day.
Oh, it's
Once
good.
I discovered, oh, bro, we ate there for 5 days straight.
They got good stuff. Yeah, they got
It
really good
was.
stuff.
I can't wait to get down there and get. Look, it was blew me the fuck away. That's all they ate. I ate because I left early. That's all they ate after I
Well,
left. Like
we'll get some
Elijah Day
after
and
the
my
show.
homie, yeah. Before the show, after the show,
I
both.
was gonna say maybe before the show, because it'll
Get a
probably be
nice.
a long night.
It's probably gonna be a long night.
But they usually have people in the back too. They have really good food, like cooking in the back of
I didn't get to eat
Flamingo.
there. I know that they were doing food when I was there, but like it
Hmm.
was my first time in Texas, and we were there for Jay Soldier's. He had like an open mic that day or
Oh
something
my
like that.
God, hilarious! I know him. I know
Yeah,
that guy.
yeah. I would assume so. I would assume
Yeah.
so. Yeah, he had like an open mic there. So like everybody was getting up there, and Elijah Day was gonna get up there. So I was just
He's
kind of
doing
like,
pretty good out here. He's
oh yeah, I
definitely
see him.
like,
Oh yeah, most
yeah,
definitely.
yeah, he's doing great.
Yeah, we linked a little bit, but I didn't get the chance to come down there this year, so I didn't get to submit like anything we talked about.
Right.
So so I
Mhm.
definitely got to, what I'm saying, link up with him once we decide to make some moves down there. But nah, we got down there and it was a cool vibe, right? Like the crowd was cool and everything down, and it was great. And then uh,
Uh oh. Well, you are on Sixth Street at that point.
yeah, and then I don't know what I don't remember exactly how it happened, but I know I immediately went into like we probably got to find our way out of here mode. Like I don't
Ooh.
know, it was some dude. It probably wasn't anything at the end of the day. Like I did a temperature check after everything was said and done. But like a lot of the day went up there and like I don't know if it's because he was drunk or if it was because he was like not understanding that Elijah Day's very song was going the way that it goes and that it wasn't nothing personal. Um, or it was personal and they were having some negative
Deep
chemistry that I wasn't
rooted.
aware of.
Yeah.
Yeah. All I know is that like yeah, I told because I was there with him and my business partner Bill, and I just gave Bill my camera like, hold on to this, please, because whatever happens after this point, I don't know what's gonna happen. But you leave,
Right.
you
Oh my
immediately
God.
leave.
Yeah.
And it was a overall good experience, mired by like 10 minutes of like weird energy. Um, that thankfully went nowhere.
That would
So,
be the only thing that I would say about any venue on 6th Street. If you're going to be out and about during 6th Street when it's all shut down, the crazies are out right there. That's like the central area for crazies to congregate.
well, that's the thing. He was there to rap. He was there with like his family, and I don't know what the hell was happening, man. It just something got lost in translation. Literally, I don't know what. Either way, not important.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna dwell about the minor.
Well, it's going to be a 100% amazing time when you come back.
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
I'm so
I'm
excited.
absolutely with it. Like I said, even that night it wasn't shit. So I don't expect anything but a good time when we make our way down there. I can't wait, honestly.
What do you have next on the horizon? What's the next big things happening for you guys?
Probably the RC Media Group that I'm establishing up. So myself and the rest of the videographers and photographers and editors are going to kind of combine our strengths and pitch to do some projects for some bigger artists. I actually had a conversation right before we got on here that was the thing that I can't talk about yet.
Mm-hmm. I
That
don't even know.
that
I
could
don't
be a
even know.
pretty it could be a pretty big deal if it winds up being fruitful. It will be a pretty big deal. It'll be huge for us. It'll be huge for Detroit. Um, I'm looking forward to it. Whatever may come of it, I'm looking forward to it. Most definitely.
Yes.
Uh, I think that's all your questions, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was.
For sure.
Well, thank you so much for spending time with me. I know you had a really busy day and you're always on the grind and
Nah,
hustle. And
I'm
this
always
was,
down to do. Like I said, I need to be doing more of this stuff. I need to be more vocal about it. Especially when it comes to situations such as this, when it's like you're in a totally different market than us. I
hmm
definitely need to make sure that people see the logo. Definitely need to make sure that
yes,
people know that like if they want to come up to Detroit, like hit me up. I'll make something happen. I made
please,
your shit
please.
happen like with 2 days notice
I
before.
know
Like
it was amazing. That's what I'm saying. It's like I couldn't have asked for anything better, like as far as feeling like welcome. So, yeah,
yeah.
everybody
If
check
anybody
out.
wants to come to Detroit, understand that you know it's not what it was 15 years ago.
Yeah. Oh my
Uh,
God, no.
Yeah, no,
No.
it's not what it was 15 years ago. We're not in the bankruptcy no more. Everything down there is kind of lit now.
Genderfied.
To an extent, yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like that comes with when you come from absolute abject decay. Uh,
Mhm.
if there's absolutely nothing there for anybody, yeah, it's gonna get gentrified a little bit. It's
Mhm.
gonna be some people
Yeah.
coming in from out of town that want to set up shop and do what they can do, but they're not gonna last. That
Yeah.
tends to be the situation. There's a venue right now in Detroit that's been owned by somebody in California, and they're just like, I would love to sell to somebody in Detroit now
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They're
because they don't
ready.
want to deal with it no more.
Yeah.
It is what it
Have you
is.
seen the Detroiters, the show?
Yes,
Oh my God,
yeah,
hilarious.
it is. It is. It is
Hilarious.
hilarious. There's a lot of humor in there that you can only get if you're from here, though.
I know. I love yes, and now that Avita has been there, I can be like, you know what they're talking about.
When are y'all coming back? Is the question
God,
because you got roots
uh
here.
I know. I'm gonna try to get back probably sometime like maybe after South by. Like that would be my vacation to
So
come
we're gonna
back.
steal you from South by and got it. Easy,
Yes,
easy,
yes,
easy peasy.
exactly. I'm gonna follow y'all. We're gonna follow y'all back, and then we'll do it again up there, and then yeah,
I'm fine with it.
if we're not dead by then, because it is
It's gonna be
South
yeah.
by is crazy.
I've already told people to fucking pace themselves because I'm not picking nobody up and
Pace,
taking.
yes,
I'm not doing that
please.
shit.
Drink lots of water. It's gonna be hot.
Yeah,
It's in Texas.
hell
And
yeah.
yeah, don't get wasted the first night. You just don't want to do that
That was the
because
very key
the
thing. Almost the entire time down there, I wasn't drinking until we were done for the entire fucking day and back at the Airbnb already.
yeah,
Because I already
yeah,
knew,
it's
like,
like a celebration at that point.
literally, yeah. But no, we had a great time down there. We stayed on Rainy, so we were not super far from all the
Oh
festivities.
yeah, rainy. It's
So
fancy
yeah,
there.
no,
It's fancy road.
Airbnbs. It was nice.
Yeah.
The it was crazy because we had one in Houston and that shit was fire, and then we got to Austin and that shit was also fire. And I'm just
Mhm. They got
nice
really nice.
try, nice try, Texas, but I'm not staying.
Ah.
Good attempt though. Good,
You
great
just have to
attempt.
visit often.
I will visit as often as necessary
Yes, exactly.
to not have to deal with everything else that
This
comes with that.
Yeah, the heat and the laws and things like that.
Yeah, yeah. I have on my mom's side. Don't worry about that. It
Well,
is.
now, come
Don't
on,
worry.
now.
Now on the mic. We'll talk about that some other time. So
Okay,
I
okay,
have
okay, okay.
some real life realistic qualms with Texas.
I want to hear. I actually want to hear these. So, oh
When we're not live.
yeah, 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 totally, totally, totally.
So no, it's all good, bro. It's all good. I enjoyed my time. Anybody who has never seen this logo behind me before,
Hmm.
yeah, no, just look up RC Detroit, Rap Camp Detroit, Rap Camp, um, Crimson Alchemist, BZ Brown, Ace Boogie, Just Nas, aka Just Boogie.
Hmm.
Um, you'll find some music to be, you know, some music to live by, some music to drink cheap beer to, um, some music to get hyped
Smoke.
to, smoke
Yeah.
to.
Hmm.
You got a little bit of everything. Everybody's a little bit different. There's a couple more people that are coming into the fold that I'm gonna announce in the coming weeks.
That's exciting. Are they? Will they be on the release on the 27th?
That's kind of up to them. It's
Okay,
partially up to them. I don't want to rush it
gotcha.
because it's short notice for us, but it's not really short notice for us. We were already gearing up to do something. We've all
Hmm.
been in the studio nonstop.
Hmm.
We actually had a studio like a long ass studio session on Sunday. Um, so we already are like all on the same page and just kind of
Ready
like
to go.
falling over each other to throw fucking open verses at each other. But no, it'll be a good time. The mixtape is gonna be amazing when it comes out. I have a feeling the album's gonna be even better when we sit down and actually drill down and make those records the way we want them to be. Um, and that might be it as far as like major all group projects for like a
Hmm.
while. There's always going to be like the collaborative tapes that are coming and the collaborative records that are coming. But as far as like the effort to get that many people all kind of on one accord, not gonna
It's a
worry
lot.
about
It's
that again.
impressive.
Not gonna worry about that again for a while.
Yeah.
Um, and I don't think we're gonna need that as far as what people want. Like obviously, if we get to a point where like this is the shit that people are listening to and this is what they want more of, sure. But other than that, if you want like long form rap shit with a bunch of different crazy different ways of doing it and voices and personalities, check out Cypher Society. They got I think they're
Yeah.
on like 52, 52 or 42. I'm fucking lost at this point. I haven't been going in.
Oh,
I've been so
that's how
busy.
many they've done.
There's been a lot of fucking ciphers
Wow.
though, and they're
I feel
all
like
in
I
at
see a new
least
one like at least every week.
every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks there's a
Okay,
new
it's
one
two
coming out,
weeks.
and then
Okay.
sometimes they do like the evergreen episodes, and those come out in between.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but no, if y'all want like long form rapping and you want like a bunch of different like flavors of Michigan rap artists all in one spot, Cypher
Mm-hmm.
Society is a smorgasbord for you to kind of.
Smorgasbord.
You'll get everything. You'll get what I'm saying, some ATV riding, four loco banging. What I'm saying, camoed out white boys. You'll get some. You'll
That's
get
me.
everything. You'll get everything. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get a little bit of all the styles of Michigan rap all in one spot whenever you pull up Cypher Society videos. That's what I feel like is like the greatest strength of what they have is that
Yeah.
people who don't know that there's so much like diverse dope shit that comes out of Michigan and the Midwest. That's all
It's a great
in one
showcase.
spot to come see all of that over Detroit style production, over Flint style production, over traditional boom bap, over
Mm-hmm.
experimental shit. Like you can't go wrong. And like I said, those are the homies. So
Yes. Well, thank you so much for spending this time with me and letting me learn more about you because you're just you're an inspiration because I do kind of the same. I try to organize and
yeah,
you're very
real
inspiring to me.
recognize real. I know somebody who's
Yeah,
gone sleepless nights because they're trying to make something as great as possible.
yeah, uh,
Very few
yeah,
people know what that's like. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
no, like
exactly.
it's its own reward, and I feel equally as though I'm in a great position that you will also be in a position that's amazing because
Thank you.
you're amazing.
Thank you. Well, I hope to see you much sooner than later,
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
in person next time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Most
Um,
definitely. I need to
yes,
travel more. We all need to travel more anyway.
yes.
Even before South by Southwest, like we probably want to go down there and just like scope some shit out, just kind of start ingratiating ourselves into the community down there, um, like the proper way. Like I know a lot of people go to a city and it's like a one and done. I definitely want to make sure that we take our time and go
You
and
plant roots.
yes,
Yeah.
100%. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want to go and meet all of the people down there that are on the same wavelength as us. And again, just kind of let them know, like, hey, if ever you want to come to the city, hit me up. If ever you want to go out to Ann Arbor, hit me up. I'll put you in contact with the homie True Classic. I'll put you in contact with, what I'm saying, any of the homies in that general vicinity that'll be able to put you on a show, help you find a studio, whatever you need while you're up here.
It's so
Keep you away
amazing.
from all the trendy TikTok restaurants that suck ass.
Nah. Well, thank you. And thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm gonna have like a couple little shorts made of this interview later so people can check it out. But it will be on the Firecrest crew um website or YouTube to like see it again.
Mm.
But thank you everybody for coming to the second ever episode of On the Grid. I'm your host, Meta, and we have Kilo from Detroit. Thank y'all. Have a good night.
Y'all be safe. Don't remember that one do.
Yes.